basically oversee the construction of the entire magazine, and so I'm going to go through and edit all the articles with the help of the associate editors to make sure that there's no grammatical errors, that it aligns with AP format, kind of just make sure that the whole idea and the whole brand of the magazine is cohesive. I didn't know that I was going to get the role, and it kind of surprised me how much work it was, but I really enjoyed it so far. There's so many ideas that people have, and so kind of having to group those together felt limiting to some of them. I want people to understand Spain more, and I want people that read the magazine to, even if they haven't traveled to Spain, to have more insight into the culture there and to just get excited about it, because that's like kind of the whole point, just to get excited about traveling.
I started off what our magazine template is going to look like and what everybody's going to be able to put their stories into. Coloring, formatting, nobody thinks about how the text size has to be the same. I've done that for reports. They're not magazines, but I was like, I can implement what I know, and I just like to be creative, and this is kind of a creative outlet for me. In a magazine exploring a new culture, I just hope to convey it in a non-biased, like, this is what it is, and appreciate it for what it is.
We work under and with the editor-in-chief, to make sure that all the stories work together, flow smoothly. And then I am assigned to 4 students specifically to work with them on their stories. We're also editing for AP Style, especially because not everybody in this course is from like a journalism background. I am the graduate teaching assistant for Style and Structure in the department, so that has given me a really good working knowledge of AP Style. That's a lot of responsibility to be like, I'm responsible for helping make this story good. Like if I screw up something as an editor, that'd be really embarrassing.
So I'm in charge of putting the magazine qualities together, so organizing the pictures and the text boxes of all of our articles, along with fonts and things like that. So the brand editor does the branding, and then I'm the one that puts it all together. I did yearbook when I was in middle school, and I thought that this would be kind of similar and kind of fun, so I'm excited to see how the magazine plays out, and I like being organized and control of stuff, so this will be fun.
I'm going to be taking a camera and capturing different aspects of all the magazine parts, so all the food, all the architecture, the religious stuff, and I'm going to be presenting that through the visual sense of the magazine and complementing each individual story through photos. Each photographer is going to take a bunch of different photos, and we're going to have to very carefully narrow down which ones we put in the magazine, and that's going to be really difficult because so many of the photos are going to capture, many of the aspects of what we're doing in Spain.
In StratCom, we get to do videography, so it's something I'm familiar with. It's always been a hobby of mine. My video specifically I'm doing is going to be kind of like a documentary style, highlighting the trip when we're actually there. So I'm going to be almost vlogging the whole time. I love filmmaking and like watching movies, so I really want to have that like artistic view, and I want to be able to capture like Spain through our eyes.
I do a lot of social media in my spare time. I film a lot of TikToks. I also work in social media, so it's just kind of right up my alley. You wouldn't think that you need to get content before you go, but it is very important to get content to gear people in the direction of, hey, we're going to Spain, we're going to Malaga. So it's kind of hard to get stuff and think of ideas of what to post before we go to the actual location. I am most excited about the content. I don't know why, I feel really giddy when I make content, when something turns out really clean and sharp.
I'm just excited to be there, just to like analyze the people there. I've always been more interested in differences and similarities between cultures. I'm just excited to go somewhere new. I've never been to Spain or this part of the world before, so I'm excited to see something new and try new foods.
I can't wait to learn how to make Spanish paella, or what the walking culture is like what cities are built like.
I'm excited for everything on the trip. I've only been abroad once before, and so it's going to be just an incredible experience.
I'm excited that we're going to be in the same place for 10 days because I feel like we haven't had that much class time.
Getting not only our experience as OSU students, but even like the locals, and just observing, being like a fly on the wall of like Spanish culture.
I'm really excited to have this finished product to go put out to the people at Oklahoma State.